US college graduates should automatically get green card, Trump. And now to the news in full. Donald Trump has proposed granting automatic green cards to all graduates of US colleges as a strategy to prevent brain drain and retain top talent in the country. Can you hear a president talking? I hope this applies to Nigerians and every other person that is in your country, not just your citizens alone, not just US citizens alone, and it applies to every other person, but despite their what's it called, the color of their skin. Whether they are Nigerians or they are non-Nigerians, I really hope that it applies to them. At least, yes, you retain top talent in your country. Not like Nigeria, it can never be. You have a lot of talent, a whole lot of potentials in this country that have left our country, using their expertise, using their talent for other countries instead of us to be using it in our own country. You've made the country difficult for them to stay, so they are traveling out, so they are jackpying. The proposal would apply to graduates from 2-year colleges, 4-year university and doctoral programs, regardless of their field of study or prestige of their institution. When we lose phenomenal individuals from schools like Harvard and MIT or even lesser-known colleges that produce exceptional talent, it is a loss for our economy. Shey you dey hear? Trump stated it is a loss. Imagine the amount of people that have left this country to go and start working outside the country. Our doctors, our nurses, our engineers that are very, very talented, skillful. People that have great handworks that they do, but they don't have opportunity to thrive in Nigeria, that they've traveled outside the country. See US president trying to say that I don't want that to happen in my own country. Every top talent, every expertise, everybody that is very, very talented, I don't want them to leave, so I'm going to give them citizenship. Shebi dey hear, I'm going to give them green card. It can never be our president. He highlighted the struggles of international students who want to stay in the US after graduation but are often forced to leave due to visa limitation. These graduates frequently return to India or China and establish companies that becomes multi-billion-dollar enterprises, employing thousands of people abroad instead of in the United States. They live with innovative ideas and plan to build companies, but when we send them back to countries like India or China, they implement those ideas there. The jobs and wealth they create could have been part of our economy. Same goes with us in this country. A whole lot of talents that have gone, they've established themselves outside the country. Most of them have businesses that they are doing very well outside the country. Meanwhile, they are supposed to be doing that in our own country and boost our economy. But what have you done? You have sent them out of the country because the country is not working. If police does not stop you tomorrow that you are a Yahoo boy, EFCC will catch you. This one will affect you. The proposal aims to ensure that the US workforce remains competitive by keeping highly skilled individuals within the country. Every year, but all our skills individuals, they've left. They've left the country because wahala too much. Police will happen to you. This one will happen to you. Nigeria will happen to you. You can't thrive. Nothing is working. You search for jobs. You will not see. Some have to go over there, start all over again, go to school, do another 4 years, or start with master or anything before they now begin to thrive over there. They have the opportunity to thrive over there. All our talents gone. Some will soon finish. Some are planning to go. It is really, really bad that we cannot emulate this kind of thing that President Trump is doing. Companies need brilliant people to innovate and grow. Yes, so forcing the brightest graduates to leave not only undermines their potential, but also hurts our businesses. Describing the current immigration system as counterproductive, Trump promised that under his plan, barriers preventing international graduates from staying would end on day one. That is good though. That is really good. Ochiba says one of the best ideas from the president-elect. I'm not his fan, but with this I'm with him now. Exactly. It is a very, very good initiative that our talents, our skillful people, we are not allowing them to go. Because if they go, they will go and improve the lives of the country they are going to. I hope that our president will sit down one too and try to emulate it. INEC was saying we've checked the way they conducted the election and we are going to learn 1 or 2 things for them. Learn this one too. So make sure that your talents do not leave the country. So make sure that they stay here and thrive and boost our economy. Charity Obia says, exactly, can this happen in Nigeria? No, best graduated students are allowed to roam the street and do menial jobs. What a country. What a real country, as in people are graduating in flying colors, doing well, but you will leave them to be searching for jobs up and down. You give best graduating student 50,000 naira as a prize, but people will be winning shows that are irrelevant and be collecting millions of naira. It is really, really well. We don't know when this kind of a thing will happen in our country. Maybe in our dreams. Julius Fash says, you brilliant students always find ways to succeed. And of course, they find ways to succeed by living to a country where they can thrive. And what does that amount to? All of our talents, all of our skills are leaving the country, making the economy of the US, of the UK better, or anywhere they find themselves. Instead of them using that in our own state, instead of using that in our own country, we are letting them go away. So it's still the same thing. The only problem is we lack the enabling environment, hence they will rather japa. Exactly. So people are japaing, people that are supposed to be bringing innovative things into the country, they are leaving. This man is a phenomenal. Good thinking, very, very good thinking. No, very good thinking. Oluyemi Akin says, good sense, yes. Uzoma Okeje says, good news, very heartwarming, indeed very heartwarming. Fidel Okeke says, thanks to you, Trump. May God help you to achieve this. Amen. He's definitely going to achieve it. I'm very, very sure of that. All for Good 1900 says, okay, it's time to apply for doctoral program as in PhD in the USA. Even though I'm almost done with one in Nigeria. Did you hear that? People will rather go and start all over again in that country just to make sure that they better themselves. So imagine the amount of people that will still want to japa again if he starts to implement this, that despite your country, despite anything, once you are good, you are talented, you are skillful, we are not allowing you to go. Despite the school that you are graduating for, as long as it's in the US, you have a green card once you are done. So imagine people that are done with their masters, that are done with their BSc and everything, going to start all over again in US just so that they can have their green cards and have an enabling environment that will help them to thrive in their chosen careers. I hope that Nigerians will wake up. I hope that our president will see this and say, okay, this is the kind of a thing that I want to emulate and actually do this too. So that people will not be leaving the country all the time. Create an enabling environment for people. Create jobs. The unemployment rate is too much in this country. Every year, students are leaving school. But every year, the ones that are leaving will go and meet the ones that are unemployed already. So unemployment is so much in the increase. No jobs anyway. They really need to do something about it. Gorero says, Oga, you are wise. Very wise though. Michelle Lowry says, that's a good one. One best of decisions taken by President Donald John Trump. Glad those who desire to stay and work, but for me, honestly, will always come back to my beloved God-given country, Nigeria. If you want to come back, nobody's stopping you. But people that want to stay, stop judging them. It is well. I hope they emulate this one, because they know they emulate better thing. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.